parents of pupils at the Witbank Technical High School in Emalahleni in Mpumalanga protested outside the premises earlier today. That's after an alleged racist incident last week between pupils. The Mpumalanga Education MEC says classes at the school will be suspended for a week to try and find solutions over this alleged racial incident. Let's get more details now, getting the latest as well from our reporter Khayelihle Khumalo, who is at the school. Khaya, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday View. What's the latest you can tell us?
Well, so, Braden, I think the very critical thing will be the suspension of the classes for the week to allow for the mediation efforts to happen. But, of course, currently it's terribly quiet where we are, Braden. I mean, this is nothing compared to what's happened here during the course of the morning, where you almost had a tug of a war, as it were, between the parents, predominantly black and white parents. But, of course, all of them now, they are saying this issue around transformation and racism should be addressed. And I can tell you this much. A short while ago, we got an opportunity to speak to the parents who are essentially saying that their sons are the ones that are affected, and they are calling for a solution in this regard. We do understand that those pupils will have an opportunity to have a hearing this coming Thursday. So that's when they will have a chance, alongside their parents, to really get an opportunity to address this issue, because we do understand there was a fight between some black learners and the white pupils, and of course this has been a source of contention, as it were. But during the course of today, Braden, we spoke to the MEC of Education here in Mpumalanga, and this is what he had to say about this incident.
Well, exactly, I've assessed because I've been getting reports since the previous week. And this morning, we visited the school in order to get the crux of the matter. And we are quite convinced that we know exactly what is happening there, because, as you said, there are learners who were involved in a fight, and it was black learners who fought against white learners. And as a result, it came to the situation in which we find ourselves being in. But when we visited the school this morning, we could see that inside the school, they are trying to manage the things, and even ourselves there. But the challenge now is when there are other people from outside the school who are coming into the situation, coming, as we're told, as far as from other places such as Pretoria, in order to come and fuel what is happening here. But we say that they should give us a chance, because we can be able to manage the situation and make sure that there is calm in the school. It happens in any school or in any community where there will be these fights between children. But I don't think that they need to be escalated into becoming a racial problem.
You know, Khaya, a short while ago, in the last hour, I interviewed Silo Hatang, the CEO of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, who recently wrote an opinion about that we need to renew our efforts at reconciliation in this country. You know, that not enough. Things have happened, but we need to do more. I wonder what are the parents of those people saying. I mean, you got two sides from what the MEC was saying, black pupils fighting with white pupils. This morning you had black parents in a fist fight where you're standing there with white parents. What are they saying? What are the parents saying?
I think it's quite clear, Braden, you know, whenever you speak to the parents, all of them, they're saying what's happened outside the premises of the school is quite shameful. So all of them, they're saying there wasn't supposed to be a fight, especially because there are children involved here. And a lot of them, they were saying they were really disturbed seeing those visuals playing out here this morning. So a lot of them really, they're saying there should be a lot of activities done in South Africa to try and look at the issue of race relations, to look at some of the long-standing problems that are still facing South Africa. So we do understand that also a team will be set up by the provincial department to try and look at the underlying causes behind this particular incident, but also, apart from that, look at the issue of trying to forge unity among South Africans, irrespective of race and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of woundedness that needs to be healed from what we can tell and see. Thank you very much, Khayelihle Khumalo, outside the gates of that Witbank Technical High School there, where there were fistfights earlier this morning between parents over an alleged racial incident between black and white pupils at that school last week. Now the MEC suspending classes there for the rest of the week while they try and find a solution.